Thank you. Thank you. Hey, how's everybody doing out there? Welcome to another edition of Two Micks and a WOP, not a podcast. How's everybody doing? How you doing? Hey, right Mick. Hey, left Mick. Hey.
WOP in the middle. WOP.
Yeah, guys. Well,
left. Wow. This is gonna be nuts.
Well,
this is gonna be nuts.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen. This is episode 22 again, because we did episode 22 and I thought it was a pretty good episode. It was pretty fun.
It never got recovered?
No, never got recovered. YouTube stopped responding after we don't need to talk. You could check the old videos. So we decided collectively that we thought it would be cool. Cool, man.
I don't remember this. Well, what did we decide?
I shared the link for anybody to join this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And I shared it everywhere. So we'll see. Maybe we might not even get anybody. I mean, it's not like we have many lurkers. The lurkers that we have, they come at their own leisure, which is fine. That's how I listen to podcasts and stuff like that.
I kind of feel like you skipped past something, though. Nothing was decided with the last Lost episode at all. No feedback on anything.
The last thing that happened was StreamYard, who's been very helpful, sent me to Twitter, and they were like, people from actual YouTube have been responding to help on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Twitter and they sent me a link and they said, once the video is deleted, it's deleted forever. And they sent me a link to this thing that had said nothing about it. And I said, well, I had read different and blah, 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 blah. They said basically the same thing and sent me another link but in this other link, it had said that they have encrypted data and they keep data for up to 6 months after it's been deleted in case of potential disasters, their words. So I screenshotted that, circled that exact line.
Because of this being a Wednesday, it's actually been 2 days less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I mean, but long story short, they stopped responding once I showed them that, hey, what you said, the link that you sent me to shows that it's possible that that can be recovered in case of a potential disaster. And I'm like, so who do I contact in case of potential disasters? And they just stopped responding.
Before that, though, I thought it was more said it was deleted on your end at 5:52 a.m. Like, yes. they actually tracked all that down.
Right.
Because they don't know nothing about that shit yet.
No. So.
Fishy.
Yep. And yeah, it just, none of it makes any sense. But, so I figured, this is going to be, it's just, we'll see. So, I don't even know what's the date today. It's 7th, right?
Snowflake Day. No, it's odd. Alternate parking. And that means it's odd to park on the even side because tomorrow morning, and they only do this between 2 a.m. and 6. So it's actually 4 hours where they actually do ticket your ass.
And I
didn't realize it was 4 hours. I thought it was like at least 8, like all night. No.
It's tricky to me. They're trying to pull tricks on you because they say, oh, it's alternate parking and this on such date. But the date that you're not worried about the date that you're parking. You're worried about the next date that you're parking. You know what I mean?
Unless you're getting home at 2 a.m.
Exactly.
Then, it's the same day. Odd or even odd.
Right. And that's where it can get really confusing for like second shifters. Like,
we got you $30.
Right. Yeah. You're welcome.
Thanks for contributing to name your city here.
I'm not having any fun.
Really?
Yeah. know what that means, everybody. It's time for your favorite game show, What's That Slur? Along with right Mick, left Mick, lurker, and listeners at home. You know what it is. We have nothing. What's that slur?
Pink.
So I figured, given the circumstances and the situations, I didn't expect, like, and that's what I said. Either this show, like, to me in my head, I was like, man, this show is going to be nuts, because either more people that we thought are going to join, nobody's going to join. And either way, I didn't have anything fucking planned. I wasn't even ready for it to be on Friday.
Welcome to the Micks side.
Let alone
welcome to the Micks side.
Well, how ridiculous can that be? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude, somebody's gotta have some kind of ground. You said something fuck, I don't even remember. Why wasn't it brought up? Fun Diaz. Why has that never been said or brought up ever? Fun Diaz.
Name it where
You didn't do it.
No, but like, why have we even been like Fun Diaz? It seems like such a simple little.
We could do fondue.
Fondue.
Yes. We could dip our favorite toes in his.
All right. Well, we're I'm sorry. All right. You know what?
Take notes.
Yeah.
It's that time again, because we're going to do it all over, because we disrespected the game, so we're going to start the game all over, because you know what game it is. It's What's That Slur? Along with right Mick and left Mick and no listeners, no lurkers. Maybe you watch sometime, we don't know. But it's the favorite game show of us, and we're having fun with What's That Slur? Take it away, WOP. Thanks.
You had a really good no face. You were like, we don't know, and you're like, you had a really good.
You made it look like his mouth was like a
doll,
right?
It was like a perfect circle,
like a doll you can sell in the porn shop, maybe, or something.
Okay, so I thought
it was a perfect no face.
Oh,
you.
Given the circumstances and the situation, this is both of your chances to ace this What's That Slur, because I'm doing the same slurs, but I'm willing to bet that your old ass don't remember, right, and your drunk ass don't remember. So I bet you that we're not going to get anyone's way.
Drunk. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait. I don't know.
I see. Damn mix. They get me mixed up
every 2 weeks.
So the first, and neither one of them got them mixed up. Huh? So the first slur, 3 salamis. All right. Mind you, listen to it more than once.
Suck.
Boom, boom, bring it on, snowflake.
Suck.
What you got?
Suck.
Slurp. No. We double watch again. What's a no?
It was a buzzer. There should have been. My soundboard's a little goofy today. So do you have a
Suck.
do you have a
He said slurp.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
And I said it's
He was thinking slurp.
3 salamis.
Makes always think
slurp,
slurp.
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 Suck. 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 Suck.
Suck a jerk.
Suck. 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 Suck.
I'll just be the buzzer like the old days, right? Anyway, the correct slur is selecting. Selecting.
And you've done this in
Selecting. Yes, it's in the missing 22. Catch 22.
Oh.
Can you catch 22?
If they don't catch it, how are we supposed to catch it?
Well, you guys were in the episode.
Were we though?
Yep.
Can you prove it? Oh,
this guy's got jokes. So the next slur is 2 salamis.
He's not thinking anything about my snowflake.
What you got?
Sometimes the flag. Sometimes the flag goes. Sometimes the flag goes. I need to bitch you the fuck up. You saw that.
Do you got one?
No, I got nothing.
And
Sounds like I suck.
The correct slur is fucking.
I love that word too.
Fucking.
How do I get that right?
And that's it for. I wonder if it's gonna keep going. We don't know. We'll find out on the next episode of What's That? It's the WOP, not a podcast. Do you guys like our new home? Listener, lurkers. No, it would be lurkers. Listeners, we're in a new area.
Our sponsors came through.
We have a nice
I
piano.
got that grand piano I've been trying to play.
Yeah, piano. We got a nice fireplace. We got it.
It's gas though. Like it's not. It's a
Yeah.
gas fireplace. It's fake,
Yeah.
but it's still a fireplace.
Just
Yeah.
We got one. You don't.
It's
So
yeah.
you suck.
Beethoven.
Yeah. Man, I had some things that I wanted to discuss, and
They're that important, it seems like.
I will say this. We're probably, I think I have a guest lined up for us.
Tonight?
No. The whole world is a guest tonight. They have their chance. And you know what's funny? If we ever get like any kind of like a remote following, like even we'll say 500 people. Like, okay, whatever. Any of those 500, like at that time, if we did something like this, people would be jumping on it. You know what I mean? Oh my God, because obviously, if you have a 500 out of 500, how many do you think would actually be like fanatics? That's a good question. Out of anything in the world, whether it's football, music, whoever's a group of people who enjoy something, okay? Out of 500, how many are fanatics?
1/3. 1/3.
Really? You think it'd be that many? I mean, are like fucking crazy out of their mind, can't like just fanatics. Like, I mean fanatic, like definition to the word. Like
Cult member, borderline.
Oh, well, in that sense, there's always one in every crowd. I mean, you want to go that fucking nuts.
one in every crowd, like
Be careful of that pillar.
so you think there would only be 1 in 500 then? What's a crowd?
There's a giant pillar right next arm right there.
My first answer, actually, I want to go back to 1/3 because you got 2/3 to make it. There's that 1/3 that why are they there? Oh fuck! Well, they must be fanatic. But how bad do you want to make fanatic? Like, you know, bring a gun to your school, shoot motherfuckers up. Like, from my own fucking state of mind set, is that fanatic? Like, I don't know how fanatic you want to get. But there's definitely one in every crowd. And fanatic means like loyal, I think. Are you a fanatic Raiders fan?
I would say so.
And I once thought me more than you, but I don't care about that talk shit during the week. If you're all about that, so I would call you more of a fanatic than me. So I don't know. Guess it's everybody's terminology towards it.
Well, I wouldn't say that changes your level of fanatic because I watch shit that you don't. That doesn't mean anything. Because I know who's fucking on the trade block or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
put more time in your life into that. And I'm like, I don't care about that part of it. Fuck that shit. So, I don't know. I say you're more fanatic.
So a third of 500. What do you think?
You're like an eighth.
How do you come up with that number?
I'm just thinking of a smaller number.
Fraction. You want to get smaller than me?
Smaller than you. I am smaller than you.
Yeah. You're taller. Does that make you smaller?
Would you be like a bigger molecule because you've been on this Earth longer?
You're just roaming around sucking up other molecules. It's like that snake game or whatever.
I just heard sucking.
Sucking. Sucking.
You know what? Excuse me. I want to get a better soundboard. Revealing some curtain, having some talk, because who knows? We're gonna stay. I mean, we're 18 minutes into this. You never know. Some people might pop up. Like I told Lev Mick earlier, I scheduled a post that to go out and say we're live. Click this link to join us. To go. I don't remember what time. I knew it was after 10. It probably already happened. But I also I reached out to somebody actually to join this episode, and we'll see if he does or if he doesn't. I don't know. But anyway, speaking of people, I did not say what I think it would be out of 500.
No.
I think it would probably. It's hard not to say a third because a lot of people are fanatic about what they're into these days. But there's a part of me that kind of thinks it would be a quarter because there'd be a lot of pompous people that. Yeah, I like them, but I'm not. I'm not too.
I liked them before they got cool.
Right? Yeah, right. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah,
I've heard one or two people in this room say that about something. I liked it before it was cool.
That was me about this show.
I don't like it. I've also heard I don't like it anymore because it's too liked by others. I'm like, what? How does that get away with you like? I never understood that part, but that's just what came to my mind when I heard that.
I have never said that, have I? Not the second part.
The second part, no.
Okay, all right.
So obviously,
just check it. Just
someone else.
Just check it.
The first part, though.
No, because I know people that fucking they sold out or whatever, and
I've said that about Pantera.
I've said that about a lot of people. Well, Pantera, this whole fucking Pantera thing. You want to have a conversation about that?
Oh no, I didn't know. I was talking about when I was at Lincoln. I was like, I see these fuckers before anybody here ever fucking did at Lincoln Junior High. Except for Megan. Megan Dunn. She had a fucking shirt too. Bam!
Dude, that was fortunate. My brother introduced me to things before most people heard, like Mr. Bungle. And it's funny, dude, because so many people are like crazy. Yeah, it was Shane.
Animal.
Yeah, it was Faith No More, Mr. Bungle, The Real Thing, and Mr. Bungle. Dude, it was the cassette tapes, bro. And I don't know I think Shane, honestly, truth be told, are queer. Brought over cassette tapes. I was like, dude, you got to check these guys out. And I remember Scott handed me the cassette tape of
Scott's Animal, for no one out here, and Shane is the newest.
You know what?
Right? What the fuck am I thinking? Blathering.
Queer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Animal's my brother, and like when I was growing up, you know, he was in his teens, whatever. He's 5 years older than me. So I got all the cool stuff. I heard Sepultura before anybody knew who they were. Man, we were headbanging to Arise and in the morning before school, and like cassette tapes. That's what I was saying about Mike Patton too. Like people are like, if you're into, it's like people are fucking either way into them or you way hate him. He's like super polarizing in the music industry, and
it's hard not to be when you're the best.
There is a level that's like that I kind of chuckle at. Like I'm grateful and I'm happy for it and I'm happy for him, but I do kind of chuckle at like new Patton fans or like all these people on these you know, everything Mike Patton and they I don't know. It just makes me laugh because like, dude, I've been into the guy since I was fucking 11 years old,
I
man.
believe on your drunken episode we had an in-depth insight about you and meeting him.
Yeah, probably.
Episode 6 or 7 or something.
Yeah, man, that's fucking 30 years, dude.
Now we're at 22.
It's a long time. How you doing, viewer? It's got to be YouTube, right? I think we're only live on YouTube tonight. Yeah. How you doing? Join us. Come check out our. You can come join us. Be our guest. We'll talk to you. We'll hang out with you. I don't even know how that
say
fucking thing
a
works.
name. Last week we had a core. Oh no, it doesn't count. It's lost.
You know what? Since we're talking about,
hey Corey, thanks for being on the last episode at least.
Since we're talking about the, yeah, right. Since we're talking about the queer, we will hit it up with it, right?
Play some Clay Aiken or something. Oh, that's
of a queer with your friend Shane.
Hey, Walmart shoppers. I wanted to discuss with you all today something I noticed on Halloween. And that is today's generation does not know good candy from bad candy if it was sitting in front of their face. We had a barrage of full-size candy bars, and we had many different options. But one thing I noticed is that today's generation is not interested in these delicious candy bars I grew up with. They'd rather have their Skittles and Starburst. You're going to take a Baby Ruth or a Payday before you take a Kit Kat or a Butterfinger? Nah, there's something wrong with our generation's children. They are not learning the proper way to eat candy and to enjoy their Halloween. They're going to go home, they're going to load up on Skittles, they're going to do this for a series of years, and when they're in their late 40s, they're going to wonder why the fuck they're diabetic. It's the shit you eat when you're a kid. Now, I'm not saying we should all be gluttons and eat chocolate endlessly, but man, if you had a bag of Skittles sitting next to a Kit Kat, I know what my choice would be. I don't know what Two Micks and a WOP feel on this subject, but I guarantee you, they probably enjoy themselves some delicious chocolateness as well. So, everybody out there, enjoy your weeks, and we will speak to you soon. Sprinkles!
Of a queer with your friend Shane.
So we seem to be a bit we're a bit laggy tonight for some reason.
While you fix the leg, I'll talk about because you already brought up the past about Animal and Shane and Mr. Bungle. I want to talk about our friend Shane's octopus fingers. Oh my God, this motherfucker has some octopus fingers. And with him being our queer friend, I want to know, does he use these potentially on lovers? God, that lover must enjoy it too if he does. Right, mixed words here. And to retort back also to our friend Shane, I would say a Kit Kat over Payday, yeah. Definitely over Skittles.
I'm not a big man. This is laggy. I'm not a big I'm not a big like. It's chocolate for me, man. Like my favorite candies are the Ferrero Rocheras. You know what I mean? I dig the
Yeah, those crunchy little balls.
yeah. The balls. I like the balls.
I like they're good. They're good.
Yeah, the balls. They're
fancy.
good.
They
They're
come-
good
they
balls.
come
You
in
ever had
this
them
little,
good balls?
like,
They're
little
good balls,
foily
people.
thing.
I'm telling
They
you.
melt your mouth or your hand.
Foily thing in a cup.
Hey.
Man, that's it from the cup. Hey, Lepic,
You're right, Mick.
look at the WOP in the middle doing something over here about talking about laggy and stuff. Funny.
Oh man, crickets. Crickets. Chirp.
Yeah, let me
Chirp. Chirp. Chirp.
So
There we go. I got it. Eventually.
you got it. I know you guys like to talk about current events. Elon Musk getting assassinated. It's fucking nuts.
stop it.
What?
You're kidding, right?
Oh, it happened yet? Oh, never mind.
And now in current news that did not happen yet.
They said it was supposed to happen already. My bad.
That's kind of sketchy. I think that well, here goes the second catch-22. See, catch-22. Did you catch it? Are you watching live? Because this one might disappear too. Because some crazy things are being said, and I don't even know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this really interesting. All right.
Oh, God.
So no. Thank God. Left Mix says thank God. You know what? Nah, this is what's funny to me. He
What's
says
funny
thank
to you, bro?
Nah, yeah. So here's the thing. I've kind of been like trying to figure out. Like I've been all over the place. I haven't had no type of direction in the show except for the couple segments that we do have. And if I'm not talking, these fucking guys ain't helping. Usually, right, Mick is pretty good at taking the wheel, so I can fucking do some things, which he kind of did a little bit a second ago. You did. But this show has been moving real slow. But so I'm gonna make it real interesting now. I'm not gonna do anything for 3 minutes.
I'm starting this timer. Ready, starting now.
Where we at? What time we got left?
Probably like 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Can we borrow your lap? Do you want to be the die or the thing?
Dang.
Okay. I'll be the die.
I know you guys like to talk about current events.
This is you.
Elon Musk
Cool.
getting assassinated. It's fucking nuts. Stop it. What?
This is me.
You're kidding, right?
What I think the size of the file is about the same.
Okay. Pick a card.
Ooh.
And now in current news
Third one
that
to the
did
end.
not happen yet.
Definitely need this one. They said it was supposed to happen. My bad.
Yes.
Okay, now put it back in.
That's kind of sketchy. I think
Yeah,
that.
shuffle them.
Well,
Yeah,
here goes
remember that one?
the second
Do you remember it?
catch-22.
Yeah.
Do you wanna draw another one?
No, I totally remember
Are
it.
you watching
Okay.
live? Because this one might disappear too. Because some
That's
crazy
it.
things are being said.
Yes!
How'd you know?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Dude,
No,
that's-
you get to move 6.
I do.
Yes.
And I'm thing.
And you get to hold that card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And now I give you
We're gonna make this
$20,000.
really
Fuck
interesting,
yeah!
right?
And I knew I'd
So
get
I
that.
know-
Yeah, yeah.
Because look, it was a 2.
You also get the broken piece of wood.
Cheers.
That's to help you build your empire.
This is what's funny to me. What's funny to you, bro? Yeah. So here's the thing. I've kind of been like trying to figure out. I've been all over the place. I haven't had
All right, my turn.
type of direction in the show except for the couple segments that we do have.
I
And
gotta
if
say,
I'm
it's not
not
fair that
talking,
you get the
These
main
fucking
one.
guys
I gotta
ain't
go
helping.
side this one.
Usually, right, Mick
Kinda
is pretty
gay.
good at taking the wheel, so I can fucking do some things with you guys.
And as a result of that win,
you did.
you also met a female thing.
Oh, I want.
Been
Wait.
moving real slow. But so I'm gonna make it really.
Oh, we're together now. Can you hold this while I make you pick?
I'm not gonna do anything for 3 minutes. Awesome.
Here, no. you're so magical.
Hmm?
Like I'm pretty sure you could have left that rubber band on
Oh,
there,
okay.
and then I could have just stuck it back in there, and you could have
Oh,
found it
okay,
without
you
having
could.
to shuffle it.
Ooh, ooh, it's magic.
So,
Oh, we're gonna strip to this too. If you guys really, if we can get 3 viewers, we will strip
let
to
me
this
pick
game.
a card, man.
Okay, pick a card. Any card. Pick a card. Any card. Nice. Boo. Is this your card?
Holy shit, dude.
SeaWorld? Strip.
Oh, fuck.
That's a start. Oh, yeah. Give it to guitar socks. Oh, don't get jealous there, sexy feet. I
Don't
like
think
you
I'm.
too.
You know what? You're
Oh,
lucky
is
I
it
let
the
it go
3
for
minutes?
more than 3 minutes.
Oh,
Right on the money, right?
right on
I
the
wasn't
money.
even looking,
Holy
and I'm
shit.
telling you, I
My boy
like,
knows 3,
how
right?
long did you think this was going to go on for? How long did we have
3
2
minutes,
viewers?
I love.
I'm sorry for the 2 of you that stuck through this. What is really going on? Who won? Who won?
Nobody.
me.
'Cause we were still figuring out the
No,
rules.
you took something off. I did not. I
Oh no,
win.
he did win the female.
Yeah. And yeah, he took a piece of clothing off.
You guys got
I win.
experiences. You guys got some experiences.
Thank you.
You may move. Here's
Are
your
you
experience
experienced,
cards.
though? That's the question, WOP. Are you experienced like us? Huh?
Have you ever
Not in
been
careers.
experienced?
Oh, and will you ever be experienced?
In careers.
Oh,
So
is
I
this your
got
take the
no.
wheel? Okay. Woo!
All right. So what does everybody think of that stuff out there? Hey, I don't blame you. We're trying. You know what I mean? It's people don't want to get on podcasts. You know what I mean? People don't want to do things. People don't want to say, hey, ho, hey, how do you go?
Oh, also remember, it's a Wednesday, not a Friday, which is no excuse. Wouldn't you rather be out on a Friday than a Wednesday? And
It's hump
fuck
day.
am I saying?
It's a hump day. Though.
Oh, hump.
It's
Are you
hump
humping
day.
out there? If you're humping, send us booty shots. Send us feet shots. We like boils and bunions and shit.
I'm sorry. In the 3 minutes, I
I wanna
started
ask
something.
you.
It's so it's all the shit that I always talk about. People being on their phone. I'm being that guy, and I've been that guy. Well, it kind of started in the 3 minutes of not doing nothing to let you guys carry the show, and you chose to play a game. I get it.
A strip game.
All right.
lost.
But
Strip
my
careers.
cousin,
I won.
my cousin Jace wanted to. He said, "Say hi to the Micks for me."
What's that, dude?
Hey.
So
hey.
yeah. But speaking of people, there is somebody that said that they are down about being a guest on the next episode in 2 weeks, and I'm not going to tell you guys who.
Please tell us.
No, I'm not gonna.
Can we have a hint?
Please tell us.
He's a rapper. Can you you unplugged or maybe you hit the
Dion?
switch? Maybe
Right here?
hit the switch, the power switch.
Right
Yeah.
here. I never touched this.
Womp womp. And your phone just started charging.
Oh, it's been off the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So now it's on?
Yeah.
But don't act like I hit it. Like,
Can I
never
see
touched
that
fucking
sax?
thing.
But can I see that nut sax?
Oh,
What is
do you
it?
want to play a little Yamada? Well, I don't know. It's his. I don't know. I can just pass it to you like that.
Well, I mean, can I put my lips
Fuck
on it?
yeah, you can. The fuck? Hit that Yamada. That's some sweet shit right there.
I don't remember how to do this.
Remember how to like 3? Remember how to press
God,
the
dude.
steel with your fingers.
Clarinet. That's it.
I took that out of
That's
it.
it.
So
I'm sorry.
yeah, no, it should be interesting. Speaking of interesting, do we have any segments? Is there any messages from Morgan or anything, or
I don't think so.
no messages from Morgan? What I don't even remember what segments do we have.
We have Mondias. We got character names.
Oh, we have a guest. let's see
Is it
what's.
that rapper you're talking about?
No, this ain't that rapper. This is Crooked People Media. Hello, are you with us, Crooked People?
What's up? What's going on?
Is
Cook
this
People is
Mr.
here. What's going on?
Who is this actually Mr. Who is this? Who is this?
Sounds
Who am I
sexy
speaking with?
You know who the fuck you're talking to. What's going on with you, John?
Is this Mr. Hutchinson?
This is. I'm high as fuck and working on a script. What's going on with you?
Oh, not too much. Just doing another episode of Two Micks and a WOP live.
Nice.
Yeah. That's why you're a part of right now. And I figured, if anybody wanted to plug anything, maybe you might want to say something that might be coming up, or that might be in the works, or there might be.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking in pre-production fucking headaches right now getting this fucking short film together. Fucking. I found a dope ass DP for the Zombunnies project, but fucking that's another fucking $3,000 I gotta fucking drop, and it's just like I no. Like no.
So while we got you on,
Are you from Milwaukee?
Yes.
Do you reside close to 27th? Have you taken the Milwaukee bus?
Not in close to 2 years.
Have you seen me in person sooner than 15 years ago?
Oh God, I don't fucking remember.
Anyway, what's up, bro?
What's going on with you, Wags?
Shit, gonna go outside and smoke cigarettes because they're fucking vape fucking nerds in here.
Yeah, well, I'm actually gonna sit in my nice warm house and have a cigarette while you go freeze your balls off in
You smoke
Wisconsin.
real cigarettes still?
Uh-huh.
Fuck yeah. Do you touch that vape shit?
No. Only
Fuck
thing I'm
yeah.
vaping is motherfucking carts or some shit like that, like a dab pen.
hey man, I'm a vocalist, and tobacco has destroyed me over the years. And you guys can say what you want about FDA not having any time to do these. I know the difference of as I got a big lung cookie in my chest. I know the difference when I sing, when I'm at band practice, when I rap, when I do any of that stuff. I can tell the difference between not smoking for months now, cigarettes, and and doing this stuff. And this will be gone too eventually.
Yeah. I wanna
And
I'd like to stop smoking nicotine myself.
Oh, is this the dream episode where we just talk about dreams and stuff? Oh,
Basically, take away all
I'll let you
we
smoke.
remove all the stress so we can actually quit smoking.
we won't tell anybody.
I'm telling.
What, I don't know any I don't see shit.
I thought we were mixed.
So Tyler's with us. He doesn't have any devices connected. He said he's been in and out of the hospital. He just dipped. So we'll catch up with him after the show. So let me ask you some questions. First off, we were just talking. Out of 500 people, now this could be anything. It could be movies, it could be music, it could be whatever. Out of 500 people that are into one thing specifically, how many of them do you think are fanatics?
Like I will buy, like, for example, like for like a Star Wars, for example. They're like, you're looking at 95% I will buy it because it has Star Wars on a fan base. That's such an open question, because there's some shit out there where you'll probably have a fan base of like 1,000 to 5,000 people for something small, and maybe 50% are fanatic, like hardcore. But like your Avengers, your Disney shit, Doctor Who, anything fucking major horror fucking franchises, yeah, you're gonna have a fuck. That's a hard question, dude. Fuck you.
All right,
dude.
The
details matter. The details
all right, well,
matter.
let me give you a little more details, okay? Or let me phrase it a different way. Out of 500
That's like have that thing. You have this. Sorry to cut you off. No, I'm helping you think.
Yeah. You're
right.
you're helping me think so much. So out of
Hey, bro.
out
You
of
need two
500
ashtrays?
people who are
Oh yeah, why not?
just on an average, I want you to think
Thank you
more
for letting me help you with that.
more societal,
Help me.
Then-
Help me.
specifically what they're into. Does that make sense?
That's still vague as fuck, bro. Because it's like, I mean, it
All right, here's
really
a better
depends.
question. Oh, such a good question. It made me lose my headphones. Out of 500 people you meet on the street, how many of them are lunatics?
Oh shit.
Like, they wouldn't be able, like they would totally pass like the FBI psychotic evaluation. I'd say a good fucking 65 to 70%, if not higher.
What do you guys think?
I'm
It's
with
gotta be
you.
around there, yeah.
I think you're both dead wrong, dead ass wrong, because it takes intelligence to be. I mean, there's a level of to be psycho.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Intelligence to be psycho?
No.
No,
Genius
no.
borderlines insanity. Okay, right?
Yeah.
And most of the fucking greatest minds of all time, they thought were crazy, right?
Yes.
And I would say out of the genuine general populace that we come across
Yes.
on a day-to-day basis,
Yes.
most of them are fucking frittata. And to give any of them the benefit of the doubt that they actually have the fucking functionality in their brain to think of anything cruel or manipulative or evil or other
And
than
then how to cover it up. And then how
duh,
to cover it up.
Okay, so
is mind-numbing.
That,
Any three of you would
actually,
say that.
actually,
You're
no.
saying
Actually,
no, it's not fucked up. You're stating it differently now that you're doing it.
I said a lunatic.
Yeah.
one of your mix actually has a good point. There's a difference between being crazy and acting on it and being able to get away with it. Let me give you an actual FBI little case theory. There's actually a theory out there that about 90 to 95% of all art at like the Louvre and all the big ass art museums is fake. Because there are people that are so goddamn good in reproducing and getting inside and out that they cannot actually evaluate on the insurance because it'll probably come back fake. Now you take that and you apply that theory to every other form of crime out there, and you'll have your top green percent. Most of the people that we find and we capture are the pieces of shit in the low scrape hanging fruit of that criminal enterprise, or they make a mistake, or like the fuck was that serial killer's name, dude, like 6'10", dark hair, glasses, basically turned himself in because he didn't want to get he got tired of killing people.
That's that. I think I know you're talking like straight edge normal kind of guy.
Yeah. Like he looks like the type of guy where if you were a lost kid, you'd go up to him because he'd protect you, which he probably would
normal
because he
serial killer,
killed
right?
women.
That one?
Yeah.
Like you have different calibers of criminal. I mean, living in fucking Milwaukee.
Edmund Kemper.
Yes, thank you. Like you, dude, the quality of criminal has gone downhill overall. I mean, there's just people that just want to go do some fucked up, heinous shit just for the clout.
Now,
and
I think that.
Oh, go ahead.
I this is a great conversation, but I think that it's still. I think still that you guys don't get the point.
You spun your own question, though.
I said lunatic. Now you guys are talking about criminals.
No, you started fanatic. It's how it all started.
It started with fanatic,
Mm-hmm.
and then
it started with fanatics,
and then I switched it to out of 500 people, how many are lunatics? I said this is a much.
Like, are you talking like
lunatic?
Are you talking like
definition of lunatic? All right, here, let's look up lunatic. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm about to do that. I got my computer in front of me too. It's like, what does Google say?
Google says
Google has to be right.
Definition: a mentally ill person. See, now I don't like that. That's all right.
You said how many people on the street?
I mean, then you're looking.
I know that.
Then honestly, dude,
no. All right, let me rephrase
dude,
that.
like then like 99% of the motherfuckers locked up are actually lunatics. Like shit. If you went to the fucking hood and handed out fucking meds instead of fucking rap videos and all this bullshit that's encouraging the crime that, you know, our kind of, you know, grew away from because we knew better. It was just a form of fucking income and now it's fashion. We'd have a better world.
Tyler just brought up a very good point, and I think this is what I mean. 2% of male population is psychotic, but he doesn't think that's what I mean. 1% female psychopathy. I disagree. I don't care what stats are. That 1% female is absolutely wrong, and I do believe that psychopath maybe is more like I for some reason I can see this long-haired bearded guy with a coat next to a dumpster talking to some fucking rats. I like you know what I mean? Like
talk about me too. You said rats. I don't know.
They got mice.
Fuck them too.
hey, you got a voice like this. You know what I mean?
They need a rat king in New York. Have you seen that? They're hiring a guy for like ponds.
That shit was fucked up.
Go be a fucking goddamn rat exterminator in New York City. Tons of cash. Go kill rats in New York.
Rats or cats there?
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, thank you. Those rats fuck up pigeons. I say no.
They eat pigeons. They fuck them up and then eat them.
Yeah, no, thank you. Like, no, like that.
Rick could stand no chance. Oh, maybe.
Like, they're to be perfectly honest, I would love for someone to like write a horror movie about going into like lower New York,
experiencing a rat king.
Not shit. The mole people.
Chud,
like, dude,
man. Chud.
Not even chuds, dude. Like straight up, like the people that live in the motherfucker, dude.
Mimic.
No, I'm talking like the actual.
Yeah.
What?
Mimic?
Yeah, you ain't never seen Mimic?
No,
Mimics in the science and industry in Chicago.
Mimic's fucking crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird
Chud's fucking, but like, dude, there's people legitimately like they're technically homeless, but they live underground.
They live in the
Mr. Funny Shoes. Mr. Funny Shoes, Ty says. All right, since we're talking about movies, you're a writer. Ty is a brilliant manic mind like all of ours. Let's talk about some movies that came out. Halloween Ends.
Garbage.
Really?
The entire reboot of the Halloween franchise was an absolute insult to everybody that supported it along the way. Absolute fucking insult. I went and saw the first one in the theater, walked out 10 minutes out, and got my money back by explaining to the manager how everything I saw was wrong.
Was it the
I went abed.
Oh.
No. I mean this new
Kills and Ends.
Okay.
The Rob Zombie, the first one was straight, but the second one was weird.
Dude, no. The second one was beautiful just because it was a giant fuck you to everyone that talks shit about number one.
The only thing there's one thing I didn't like about number one, and my cousin had actually pointed out to me. My cousin's real religious, but it's not about the religious aspect of it. It's the dialogue. To me, to just be like, to like, it's like, all right, guys, we're gonna write this script. In this script, we're gonna see how many times we can say fuck or fucking or shit or fuck goddamn motherfucking shit,
bro,
motherfucking shit, motherfuck goddamn motherfucking shit, fucking shit, fuck goddamn.
So the listener,
like, holy dialogue, man. Write a sentence. Try one. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Try one. Just one sentence, bro. One sentence. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you. I feel you.
That's but, other than that, the movie was beautiful. It was beautifully shot and all that. But come on, man. A little more dialogue. Just a little bit.
I feel you. I feel you.
Right, Nick wants to say his favorite was Halloween 3. Any retorts?
Mine was 2. Season of the Witch.
I enjoyed 3.
3.
I enjoyed
3 was dope. 3 was fucking dope.
A lot of people hate on 3. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but the problem with 3 is that it shouldn't have been Halloween, unfortunately, because of the money grab that already occurred with number 2. Like, if Halloween 3 should have been number 2.
I personally, I look at, I don't know how anybody else looks at it, but I choose 3 to be my own thing. Like I look at it my own way with my own perception, and that is that the kid at the very end is Michael Myers, and that's what fucked him up in the first place.
Yep.
But I mean, I don't know if that's how it was written or that's how it was supposed to be, but that's how I took it. And I enjoyed none of those movies, maybe with the exception of the original, have that fucking feel, dude. It just, that whole movie's just got that fucking eerie, creepy feel. Real quick, Tyler says Jamie Lee torpedoed her entire legacy by choosing to end her character as this white trash garbage monster that absolutely couldn't complete a sentence without saying fuck.
Yep.
Hey, at the
She
count of
wanted to be-
three, let's all say
that-
fuck. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck!
She wanted to be Linda Hamilton from fucking Terminator so goddamn bad with her, women are the future and women are, bitch, we were liking fucking
man,
females
see-
in horror and scream queens since fucking Vincent Price days, bitch.
This is the problem. This is the problem is every, like, it's like these creators, they're so worried about they're overcorrecting. You know what I mean? We don't just want to be, anti-woman or whatever. We got to be pro-woman. The protagonist or the protagonist has got to be a woman. The antagonist has got to be a white male. We got to have a lot of blacks in there. We got to, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be, otherwise it's not going to be good. We're going to be canceled.
Yeah, fuck that. See, that's why everything I do, like with the Zombie thing I got coming up, it's based off of the Webtoons comic that I wrote. We're killing everybody. The first people that I'm killing is a married couple, and then in part 2, gay people get killed, and then a straight guy gets killed, and then a little kid gets killed, and then the kid's mom gets killed, and then everybody's
Spoiler
gonna
alerts.
fucking die.
Is there any way you can fit me in to be the third one to die?
I mean, there's a possibility. There's always
I
casting.
would love to be the third to die. This
'Cause-
is what I make, and I got you.
We've got time, but it's just like it's people are so especially with like dude shit like Wakanda Forever and like The Woman King, which was just about as historically fucking accurate as fucking Braveheart and The Patriot. Like bro, like
This is okay. So since we're in this is a perfect time to segue into another movie that I want to ask you guys about. Have you seen the new fucking Jeepers Creepers?
no, I didn't even know there was one.
Don't diss on Jeepers. All right, we're gonna pause this real quick because I see a paragraph that Tyler says, and it should be pretty good. So let's see what we got. John Carpenter had set out to make a series of standalone horror films that would all fly under the Halloween banner. Michael was such a powerful character that John was approached by another director that wanted to make a second Myers movie, and John said he saw the money and took it. So Halloween 3 had nothing to do with the first 2 movies because they were all supposed to be one-offs, but the public demanded more Michael, and Carpenter just kept taking the money.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being a powerful character. Nothing to do with public
Like,
demand.
I
It
love
was
your
profit.
ending, a lot of it. My whole thing was, I thought it had nothing to do with nothing. And I actually thought I was making a joke saying that was my favorite. And then, you fuckers.
And my main
It's
thing with
funny.
this whole
Real quick, what
go.
you're making a joke of is like one of the hottest topics of the Halloween history franchise, and that's what's the funniest to me.
yeah.
Timing. Comedy's timing, Wayne. Right, Nick, learn that.
My main hang up with the new Halloween reboots will always be there's no Danielle Harris. Even Rob Zombie gave her props and had her cast in his reboot.
Gosh, you said it was so movies to know. Better than when she was
So let's Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
Part 4.
Now
Is it a reboot?
Hardcore.
I am going to preface
Parkour.
this. I'm going to preface this with I am a huge fan.
Me too.
I'm a huge fan.
Did you
We'll
say
get
fanatic?
to that, Tyler. Yes, I would say I'm a fanatic about Jeepers Creepers. I
But you
loved
do
all
not.
three movies. Most people
You-
shit on number 3, and I think number 3 was great. And I think the only problem with it was it shouldn't have been a straight to TV film, and it should have been number 2. And number 2 should have been number 3.
I think we thought 3 was better than 2.
I think 3 was better than 2 because the truck is just as much a character as fucking Jeepers is, and how what they did with that truck. Anything other than that movie, the script, the plot, I don't give a flying fuck. That movie was about the truck and it was about Jeepers and it was badass. Now I know you're like it's where you guys might drift off is with the hand lifting and the
Beating you.
and the all that stuff. Whatever. I
Eating
I
you.
enjoyed the fuck out of all 3 of those movies. I did.
Look around, listener. Is it beating you or is it be eating you?
Be eating you.
Well, you got that.
3 was good.
You.
Like 1 and 2 are fucking phenomenal movies.
2 was
Like
great. 2 was really
yeah, like especially with how if you've actually watched the first one and you understand the timing going on between the 2 movies that they're happening at the same time.
Yeah, he's
Right,
not just, he's
that's
not just
right.
picking
That's
one
probably
of
The
them.
bus was phenomenal.
And then the third one
Yeah, make it
was
funny.
kind of just like it's like, bro, you're leaving too many bridges available. And it's like it was good for what it was, especially with how like them country families actually treat a lot of their young families. Yeah, it was pretty good. It wasn't the best, but
Yeah, me and Right Mick stand strong in that we think 3 was better than 2. Obviously, if it had more money and more production, it could have been what it should have been.
It was a sci-fi production.
And I think that the holes, or as you say, the too many bridges open, is because Jeepers Creepers is and could have been and still possibly could be praise Jeebus that
Praise Jeepers.
right, praise Jeepers that this could be a Freddy, a Jason, a franchise that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So they obviously.
But like, think about it though, man. Like, what it's gonna be like eventually, Jeepers Creepers in space, like every 23 seasons.
I enjoy Jason X.
yeah,
Okay.
don't.
Right, sorry.
I will shut you the fuck down right now on that.
I had
Don't-
to space, brother.
Don't even fuck with Zed. Don't fuck with Jason
movies.
Zed,
Dude,
bro.
that
You'll get-
nitrogen kill was one of the best kills in the
Yeah,
franchise,
yeah,
the whole
Dude.
series, man.
Do you know how,
No, I'm
do you
not
know how
picking on
much
him.
I
I'm
am
just saying.
waiting for
You've only got
Jason
so
to
much
terrorize a
material.
I get-
fucking
he's-
colony?
No. I get
Like-
what Left Mick is saying, that it's how long before it's Beetlejuice in Hawaii. Like it's
I get you. But
But-
the thing,
yeah. Go
the
ahead,
problem
sorry.
with Jeepers Creepers is that it's created by a pedophile.
Yeah.
Like that is the main issue with the marketability of
Well,
it.
this is the thing. They had their fucking opportunity. Reborn had nothing to do with fucking nothing to do with the Toucher. You know what I'm saying? It was a new director,
Yeah.
new writer, new whatever, and that's probably part of the reason that, spoiler alert, it's fucking trash. The worst fucking movie I've ever seen in the longest time, dude. And I'm going to get a Jeepers tattoo, and that's how bad it is. It made me like fucking like, oh, I don't know.
I haven't seen it, but you going through it and being like, check this out.
Yeah, I
check
showed
this
him a
out,
couple
check
parts.
this
Like
out.
I was like, look what
And,
Jeepers
like,
looks
I don't
like.
want to see it.
I'm
Are you
like, look at-
serious?
dude?
Is it the same
Jeepers-
actor?
I don't know, man.
Do we
Like
care
he
more
had-
about the artist or the art, though? Is when you said the Toucher. I'm all about the
Well,
art.
let's
let's
get into
talk about
this.
that,
All right,
please.
we're gonna get into this conversation
Yeah,
in a
please.
second.
Isn't
But-
that dude the guy who he first finds down in the hole where he opens it up and like the chest is sewn up and he fucking whatever.
No.
he was.
He produced
I
a
thought-
movie. He produced a movie called
but I
Clown House
thought
back
it
in the
was
day.
That
And he-
guy
no.
playing that part
Oh, that was the kid in Clown House
that
that he touched.
no. The guy that like did the touching was actually that guy.
No. It's a
No.
director. It's a director.
No,
So-
yes, exactly.
pedo
But
guy.
he
Well,
was acting. He was acting as the guy that he first finds when he goes down in the pit.
No.
Okay.
No. He's
Well, that's what I
he
heard.
looks like a Weinstein kind of guy. He's a
Yeah, he
very
does.
very unattractive, nerdy. Looks like he's got kids in his basement type guy. But we'll get to art and artist and
Should
that
have been a
stuff.
Disney producer.
So
Yeah,
dude, there was like one cool element. They had like, because the crows are tied in with Jeepers. They had like this white crow. It looked really cool. That was about the coolest fucking thing in the whole movie. There was a white crow that like led the crows that like surrounded Jeepers. Strange choice. That like, but there was so much of that. Like the plot was like, what are you going on? Like humans were helping him. Like it was fucking so stupid. A woman was the protagonist. Fucking, he looked like fucking horse shit. The fucking, even the editing of the film. And Tyler, you'll be like, what the fuck? I showed Sean this. I fucking pointed it out to right Mick too and left Mick. And I says, he's standing
Sean.
he's standing on this
Whatever,
pillar.
Rag.
But he started out saying, hey, what's
God
up,
damn it,
John?
John.
So he's standing on this pillar and this is
Wait, Creeper talks?
no.
Oh yeah, no, he does.
Oh yeah, it's a full
Stupid
conversation.
one-liners,
He
bro.
asks,
Stupid
he
one-liners.
asks, do you have
No, he doesn't
change
talk, did
for
he?
a 20?
Really?
I don't remember.
Dude,
Okay.
the stupid lines he said.
Say it. We're spoiling and alert the shit out of it.
He said, do you have change for a 20?
I don't.
It
I
was
don't-
a British voice too. That's what I
No,
remember.
he didn't say anything.
He
The
so
right
did.
Mick's fucking around, but he didn't say anything. But dude, the filming was even trash. He looked like shit. I'm gonna bring up a picture of him in a second, and I'll put it
Yeah,
on the screen.
I
Wait a
just
second.
googled
Wait.
it. I just
Dude,
You guys
googled
don't
it.
remember
His
when
face
he
looks
did
like
this?
shit. You see it?
You
Yeah.
guys
I'm
don't
gonna
remember
here.
when he did
It's
I'm
this?
gonna
it's
bring
a
it up to
different
the-
actor. It's a
For
different
what?
actor.
Even the makeup, man.
Yeah.
You guys don't remember when he did this? Look, ready?
See that? I tried to get me. Yeah, everybody see it? Nobody's seen it.
Nobody
You didn't break
seen
it.
But dude, anyway, so yeah, there's a scene where he's on this pillar and he goes to jump up, right? And he goes to like jump up and fly through this thing, and it looked like a 60-year-old man. It looked like, I don't know, Robert De Niro trying to jump, and he's like this. He doesn't even jump. He lifts up, and then it cuts to a scene where his like legs are hanging out this hole that kind of like lift up a little. Dude, it was the worst fucking film editing I've ever seen in my fucking life. In my life. And obviously, I'm relatively new to editing. I started editing shit with Tyler. I edited a couple fucking videos and commercials and shit for him. And like, obviously I do things for myself. Dude, I could have fucking edited a film better than that, dude. It was right, left. You want to chime in on that fucking atrocious scene I pointed out to you guys?
That attempted a one shot.
Dude.
That one shot jump, that was amazing.
I thought that
Dude.
line he
That
said
was
was crazy though. Can I get a
Dude.
line at him? I was like, what? What is he talking about?
And then he said, you better keep your hands up.
You better keep your damn hands up, man.
Keep
No,
this on
that's
get
it.
it on
You better-
ice for 27 years.
Psycho by the dumpster. So, art and artist.
Wait, 1 second before that. Tyler did ask about what we thought about As Above, So Below. I would like to just say, I've never seen it, sorry.
Is that the movie? Tyler, you still with us? Give me a yeah if you are. And I'm going to ask this
The
question.
archaeologists are going down like into the catacombs to find
Under Paris.
Oh, and they find hell, right? Yeah, I fucking dude. I dug the shit out of that movie. I dug
That
it.
was
Did
fantastic.
you watch it? Yeah, that was a good ass dude.
No,
you got to
no,
see
no.
that shit.
I just know what it's all about.
Well, I don't know. You
Never
tell me
seen
what things are
What?
about. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
I
know.
I'm looking at set photos for Jeepers Creepers Reborn, and what in the actual fuck?
I know. He
What,
don't
his
look
face?
cool. He looks.
Can you
dumb.
share?
Dude.
share
No, here
photos?
I'm pulling it up
Hey,
right now.
Let's experiment.
It's on the IMDb. Just
But
go to the
can
IMDb. Yeah.
Can you right now? Can you share photos onto? I don't know. We don't even have a picture of you. Can you? Do you have the ability to?
Hold on, look at
share-
this. Look at this. I'm going to present. I'm
What
going
the
to
fuck?
present. I'm going to share
I'm
the
talking to
screen.
Tyler. No, you.
I'm going to
Ty
share the
says, I've been
screen.
really
Or not
into
Tyler.
hell lately. The framework of As Above, So Below is
Based on Dante and the Divine Comedy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Like, dude, looking at this set photo is the exact problem when they recast these fucking actors that are under minimal makeup. You shouldn't fucking do it.
That's what
Dude, just look at this. Look at his face right here.
Oh no, I see it.
You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
yeah, they're all seeing this, right? You see this?
it's
Yeah.
shit. It's shit.
Yeah, you could see. It's garbage. It's garbage. And like I don't know. And it sucks because what it was here, let me roll this.
Ancient alchemy.
Dude, it was a continuum. It was like it wasn't a reboot. It wasn't a fucking, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
It was 23 years later, and they fucked
It was
up,
actually
man.
a sequel. Yeah, dude. This is the. I don't even want to watch this. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Is like, WOP ran me through it like real quick, showed me a few scenes, and I was like, I don't
Bro,
really
it's
wanna do
bad.
this, dude. I don't want to.
Dude, and I'm and this is the
I
thing.
was
It's
super
not even
excited about it too. Like,
it's not even a good bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
yeah.
I just watched a really good bad movie. Fucking
Hold on, real
Val-
quick. Tyler said and Ancient Alchemy, back to As Above So Below. He said he took about 30 minutes out of that movie and replaced it with More of Hell, but that one gets close to what I love as I've found in years. He said Google image search The Painting Pandemonium.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that real quick.
Is that
Now
the-
go on.
Is that the burning
The o-
soul?
The only problem with doing something like that, Tyler, is what's held up in the Mountains of Madness for so many years is that it's such an expensive passion project that if someone was to do Dante's Inferno properly, they would have to do it properly. Like, it would be probably an Avatar budget just to get the right people. Like,
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's something. Oh my God! Look who just joined! Whoa! What happened? Peen's with us, and we just lost. Peen. We just lost. What happened to fucking? Oh, I know the problem. Hold on. A second.
Did I fuck it up?
What are you listening to?
No, you didn't fuck anything up. What are you listening? That's fucking. That's
I
from
don't-
Silence of the Lambs, ain't it?
No, it
Oh.
sounds like it, right?
He rubs the lotion on his belly and jumps in his button.
And my dog.
I'm gonna reach out to Mr. Hutchinson and see what happened to him.
Sorry, I'll let you go. I didn't
Oh,
know
he's back. No, he's back. Oh,
Oh, hey, Peen.
yeah, you're here. Look, see, and he's back.
sorry about that. I was looking at the chat and I hit
Dude,
the back
you know-
button. I don't know how to fucking use this thing.
Well, you know what's crazy is I clicked. Peen joined us, and I clicked add, and the second I clicked add is when you went away. So I was like, "Holy shit! Did I just do that?"
Did I do what?
Yeah. But we were talking about As Above, So Below. Peen, how you feeling? You
Fine.
yeah?
Yeah.
You remember As Above, So Below? We were just talking about that.
No, I do not.
The movie where they went down to hell.
Me either.
You're the
I
one
don't-
who made us
I don't
watch
like
it.
that. Yeah, I don't like that.
Found footage.
You didn't like that movie?
I just want
No.
to say I'm not smoking in the basement.
I would
Why, is
kill.
it too real?
I would kill to go to a rave in the catacombs. That'd be awesome.
Dude, for real.
All right.
There was
so,
a movie theater down there for the longest.
Yep.
All right. So let's
There's a
get
bunch of
touchy here. All right.
Nobody knows about.
Okay.
Back to what Reitmick asked in art and artists, and if you find out something that you're really into, the person that created it was a pedophile. Are you not allowed to be into that anymore?
Is it the
I would
artist or
say-
is it the art?
I have distanced myself from people professionally because of that. Yeah, I no, I can't fuck with you at all.
No, it's not fucking with them. It's the art they make. You look lower of it because of what that person did.
It
Echo.
it's still tainted.
Okay.
Here's the thing, and
Where'd
Peen's
he
gone.
go?
So, we got too real. started talking about pedos. She said, I'm out.
Thought this was a party.
Torpedoes.
So, I chime in at any time, Tyler. I'd love to hear your take on this. See, here's the thing. I on a business level, obviously, like, and if whatever the situation may be, it's not like I'm gonna like a wave a flag, even though having this conversation right now kind of is. But if I'm into something, like, all right, here's a prime example. If I found out Mike Patton was a pedo, I'm not gonna all of a sudden stop listening to fucking Mr. Bungle and Faith No More. You know what I mean? Like, I might.
That just happened to, like, say, Bass Nectar or like shit like that.
You stop sucking the nectar?
No, like
I don't know what that is.
It's just one of these EDM DJs.
Oh, okay.
Would you take in the nectar?
That just no. It's exactly the whole thing of like found out he was a pedo, and then
Did you stop listening?
I never listened to him. I didn't
Oh,
like him.
well.
I wasn't into him.
All right. If you found out that fucking
So we didn't get no straight answer. I don't give a fuck. I'm about the art, not the artist. Our lurker. Will he be a lurker? Who's the listener? I'm fucking confused. He's the typer and he's the talker. What's happening?
listen. Ty is with us via the chat.
They're
Okay.
both listeners.
And
we
I'm
need,
here
like,
too.
And Crooked,
membership level
he's they're both. I mean,
listener.
they both
lurkers.
can see us. They both can see.
Yeah.
us. They're both part of the show right now. They're not
Yes.
like watching through YouTube. They are part of the show.
Okay, so part
We-
of the show
Is Crooked People is Mr. Hutchinson, JP Hutchinson from
It
Crooked People Media.
is about dropping the art because of the artist. I'm against him. I'm for the art. I don't care what the art is about.
And Tyler says
Never meet your heroes.
they will always disappoint you.
So vague.
Vague. Bold.
Vagabond.
Vagway.
I mean,
Yeah.
some can,
Get that
some
shit
don't.
Going.
Look, here's the
If they
thing.
live in California, yeah, you don't want to meet them.
I still
I not
and where do you stand? If I keep forgetting the fucking name.
To the left.
Fish? Ain't that your band? Fish?
It was my bad. It's Goose now.
Okay, Goose. If you found out Goose was a bunch of pedos, would you stop listening?
art or
I
artist?
probably wouldn't hang out with him with my kids. But luckily, I don't have kids, so I can hang out with them.
Ha. Vag or Vogue.
That's
No, that was pretty
Vagabond?
That, was
that
pretty
sounds to
bog.
me like he wouldn't stop listening.
No, I mean, Mike Gordon, the bass player, got caught up in some fucking scantily
That's
little
fish, not goose.
pictures of taking pictures by a boathouse with
with a young
girl.
16er girl. So
Yeah,
that
real young
here's the thing.
I didn't stop listening
She
to him.
was female.
It's not like I was like
Was
his
the hair
biggest
there?
fan.
That don't matter, right? Because that's wrong.
He plays the
Anyway.
bass. He's-
Wow.
Aha!
Really trying to get this this episode gone with the other one.
Ooh.
Crazy.
The other one got gone from here. So
Well,
things that make you go, how about you, bro?
thing to make you go.
Wow.
I already said, dude, I'm not going to stop watching Jeepers Creepers 1 because dude was a pedo. As a matter of fact,
All right.
a really good movie is the one that he committed the act in Clown House. It's a really good movie if you like how Jeepers is shot with that. That's part of why Jeepers Creepers is so good. I mean, not be
I
just
like the
character
original
with-
shoot of Jeepers Creepers had a different like oral sound to it. Like it was creepier. Like there was more of that whole like squeal sound.
Yeah, no,
And,
yeah,
like the
Guttural.
newer like versions you see of it, that shit's filtered out. Like there's less of that scree.
yeah.
Like, and it's like it takes away from the whole. It's just something I noticed.
Tyler
Like,
said a
like,
bunch of words, and I think they
Tyler
agreed
said-
with me. And
Tyler
so.
said, I fell in love with Tool for their utmost aggressive instance that they, as people, are always to be disassociated from their work. He
I
said,
totally
I
agree with
respect
Bob.
the anti-ego very much.
So I agree with WOP and Redneck.
Right.
What I read.
I respect where you guys are coming from. It's just knowing how most of those piece of shit people are that actually do prey on their fans. Like if somebody sips a fake ID past you or some shit like that, or it's a justifiable situation and someone's trying to blow it out of proportion, shit happens. But if you're like an Anthony Pettis, who in his memoir comes out and like basically brags about fucking 14 and 15-year-olds on his second album tour, fucking shit. I can go through a list of proud pedophiles out there that people still give their money to and allow their kids to go on VIP meet and greets. So
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now I think that's a whole nother level than some pedo creating a fucking movie that you happen to like or think that was shot well or something like that. You know what I mean? And with the exception of the Jeepers Creepers, dude. Now, please, full disclosure from the jump, I do not promote any of the fucking touching of children or any of this fucking shit. I think these people should be buried under the fucking prison. Okay, but him as opposed,
I disagree
to
there.
Weinstein and these
I think we should go eugenics on them people and figure out how they tick and breed that shit out.
That's actually not a bad idea, but
then use them for like testing cosmetics. Don't let them die. That's too easy.
But what would you do with the information
to stop it, man? To see if there's a way to stop it.
Put it down before it grows old enough to do it.
You can't kill something unless you know how it breathes.
They say nature, nurture, and in the end, whatever, you're always gonna be right and wrong, and then the next thing's gonna stem up. It's all not gonna be the same root. Like I don't agree.
What I was saying about the dude from Jeepers, it wasn't like he's not a serial toucher. It was one incident with one kid, and it was fucking like 20 years.
He was in love.
It was many years before Jeepers even came out, and that's why Jeepers was such a fucking a thing. They were like, oh, I can't believe you let this guy make this movie when he did this to this one kid, not this army of fucking kids for the last fucking 25 years. Now give it as a toucher. There's probably a few in there that we don't know about. And
which makes it even funnier that before he did Jeepers Creepers, he did a fucking Disney movie about a boys' home. Powder.
I didn't know that.
He made Powder, bro.
Like Powder, like the white dude Powder. That was his movie.
That's his movie with fucking Jeff Goldblum in there with the electric kid. That's his movie.
Yeah, you don't know.
And the kid he fucked around with in Clown House came out and was protesting, and Disney was just like, "Yeah, we don't care."
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like
that's fucking insane.
Yeah. And go watch that movie. Go watch that movie now with that information in your head.
Ty said there's a documentary on this. About the guy specifically from Jeepers, or just the conversation and like on a broader scheme? Oh man.
Like, dude, there's a reason why a lot of people are no longer working and living in LA. And the kid fucking has a lot to do with it. Like it's fucking gross.
No, not the Jeepers guy. Is this who you're talking about, Tyler? Oh man. God damn it. Well, I still like the fucking movie, but he said he was grooming kids and had kids and parents complaining he was going to do time, and another famous director bailed him out. I thought it was just the Clown House kid.
No.
He said, "Fuck it."
Keep the he be touching.
Fuck that guy.
He went Jared from fucking Subway on them kids.
Yeah, man. I guess
it like, dude. Even if you go to music, like if you look at anything from like Elvis forward, like the Baby Groupies. Like, I don't listen to a lot of Led Zeppelin, to be perfectly honest. I've never been a huge fan, but it's like there's a lot of disgusting ass people that made some really great art, and it's very hard to actually separate that from that. I mean, even with going, oh, it was a different time. It's like, motherfucker, we weren't dying of fucking Spanish flu in the 1970s. Why you fucking kids?
But I like Led Zeppelin. So who did what there?
Tyler just brought up Dave Ellefson getting out of Megadeth for the little. He was FaceTiming with some chick or something. And David Ellefson was with Megadeth from the beginning. Like he was
Yeah.
in one member that never left, or that was always through, always there.
Now we know why.
I think there's
Yeah.
one bass player before him.
No,
No,
nope,
he did the boom 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 from the
no,
Headbangers Ball theme.
no. So far, so good, so one, man. That was their very first album with the mechanics and the Metallica songs. David Ellefson was on that motherfucker too. He was from the jump. From the jump. He was with Megadeth until that shit happened.
Yeah.
From the beginning until that shit happened.
I always thought there's something before him.
He was communicating with a teen in Europe. Tornado with Souls is a fucking banger. One of the best guitar solos that's ever fucking.
Yeah, we were just playing that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Here's a
Dude,
question: Are either of you guys fans of the actor Marlon Brando?
Marlon
what are you
Brando.
talking about in the Marlon Brando?
Yeah, Marlon
Of
Brando.
course.
You know, he
Only
actually
one
raped a
film.
girl on film.
Only one film.
Like he bent her over and shoved butter in her ass, and then fucked her on camera.
That's
So does
crazy.
art imitate butter, or does butter
I can't believe it's not art.
her ass?
He said, I can't believe it's not art.
That's not funny, people.
Yeah, this is terrible.
You're welcome, Wag. You're welcome, Wagon.
Man.
That was my gift to you.
man.
That setup, that was the perfect setup. But no, legit. He,
And you know,
like,
I'm usually, you know what's
he's-
funny is I'm
like,
usually
we
wearing
need
the
to write that
Godfather
down.
shirt with Marlon Brando on it. I just happen to be wearing this.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
I wish I was wearing that.
like,
I would have made that joke so much
They're-
funnier.
I mean,
I mean, it
fucking
wasn't a
Elvis
joke, not the
Presley-
joke, not the poor woman. We're not talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
But like
That's
Elvis
what
Presley,
I'm
dude,
talking
he was
Or Marlon Brando's fucking winter.
fucking like, dude. Gross ass motherfuckers.
Can I be the
I was just thinking about Elvis and how he used to
That's
fucking
fantastic.
basically fly his underage chick to Europe.
about. Oh, or Jerry, what's his name? The piano player.
Cross-dressing Santa Claus.
Elton John.
Like
No. What's his
he's saying
fucking
him.
name, dude?
Santa Temple.
Sugar Bear?
The fucking guy who
Sugar
married
Bear.
his fucking 13-year-old cousin.
Jerry Lee
Bear.
Lewis.
Liber-
Right, yeah.
Jerry Lee Lewis, yeah.
Right.
That's family. That's all right.
Great
And I'm
Balls of
sure-
Fire.
Calm down.
It's just that. It's technically less illegal then because it's family.
Wow.
We don't
Um,
condone or anything. but
Federally.
good.
Ty says 7 is still one
We
of his favorite
don't.
movies with Spacey in it and all, and obviously
Oh yeah, we know that.
we know about Spacey.
Great
um,
actor.
Oh yeah.
Great
yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
Love the sniffle bar stool.
I'm gonna-
Usual-
We could veer back into this, but since we're talking about actors and stuff, I got, if you get, obviously you guys both know, everybody knows, if you go into the comments of something, whether it's a video or something, social media is a fucking cesspool, and there's fucking haters and people demolishing shit. I watched this video of a fucking Chevy Chase, an 88-year-old Chevy Chase doing a
God.
fucking some interview. Now, it's pretty well known that Chevy Chase was a fucking asshole to people or whatever. Right?
Was?
Okay. It's pretty well known that Chevy Chase is an asshole.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty well known that he is
He's
who
a
he
racist
is,
cunt?
and he was in a coke-fueled era, and all, realistically, all those dudes were fucking flying high on blow.
Mm.
But he was an asshole. They were all buddies and shit, whatever. I'm sorry. Chevy Chase is fucking great. His movies were fucking great. I enjoy his Dick Clark physical fucking comedy. Was that, or Dick Van Dyke? His Dick Van Dyke. I said Dick Clark, and neither fucking
Clark.
The ball drops.
Right.
Hey, I bet he
Clark?
dropped his balls too, though.
No, the Dick Van Dyke fucking fallen comedy style, because that's what I think of. Like Chevy Chase is kind of like, I mean, there's still some physical comedy actors, but like he was like
I'm a
The
fan
next-
of
brought it
Van
back.
Dyke, though.
the next
brought it back.
generation of
Yeah.
from him.
That's
You know what I
three
mean?
things.
He just drank his own
Man,
Kool-Aid.
I-
He believed his hype too much.
Think about that.
Yeah.
And that may be so. That may be so, but I got pissed off. Oh, he didn't do anything. He wasn't funny and blah 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 blah. And he didn't have any skills. Go fuck yourself.
That's heinous.
Because Caddyshack was all improv, and that means him too. The only person who was actually fucking scripted and was out of their element was Rodney Dangerfield. He was the one he wasn't a fucking improv guy like
That's
that,
genius.
and he felt kind of uncomfortable, but he fucking rolled with it. All that shit from Chevy Chase, that was all off the fucking top. So whoever said he wasn't talented can go fuck yourself.
He said, "Fuck off."
He said, "Fuck off."
I had to get that off my chest.
Oh, he was talented as fuck.
It's kind of on the same spectrum of artist or
Hey,
As
we're
long
on
as
the
you don't
spectrum,
consider
right?
spectrum being
We're on the
colors, that's
spectrum,
all right.
right? Green, white, and orange.
See, it is colors, huh? No, it's not.
What do you see? What do you see?
What do you
what
not
do you
see?
see as green?
What do you
and
not
orange
see?
and white?
Green and orange.
Have we?
Have we
have we
now you
not
talk about
talked
Nazis.
that?
Are we discovering someone's colorblind? Nazis? You talking about Walt Disney?
Oh, 1 out of 10 males are colorblind, by the way.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, right.
Why
Make,
don't you hit
right,
her
make,
when
uh,
she's down?
Oh, dude, that's something.
I fucking love what you guys.
That's actually something I got to talk with the WOP about. That I got. I'm gonna be producing later on this year that I can't really talk about because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But Walt Disney's gonna be involved with it, and it's gonna piss off a lot of people.
Oh, piss people off is fun, and I'm gonna be the third.
No. I grew up with Disney and like Jim Henson and like Black Cauldron, Peach Dragon, and all that shit. And then you, Little Mermaid was fire as fuck. Then you learn who. I mean, Priest got to fuck. He was a little dude. I mean, it makes sense.
Real quick, why is it? Why is it that every fucking
Why is it that?
why? No, hold on. All right. Before I state this fucking fact, I am going to hit this fucking music because this music. They said what? Can you please explain to me why every fucking Disney cartoon has to have a picture of a dick or sex in the clouds or some fucking something? Why?
Because the animators get paid so shit that they like to fuck over Disney with little hidden messages like that because they'll know it'll cause controversy that they'll have to deal with, and it'll cost them money.
Did they ever change the Little Mermaid cover?
There's been a couple versions, but it's mainly an insider fuck you to Disney because Disney, Disney Marvel now, are very much well known for treating their artists and staff like complete shit, and that working for them as a company is just like a benchmark. That's why.
It just
literally. That's why. Like it's not like
I guess I get it.
Theory.
I guess.
It's a fight. Think of Fight Club. Think of Fight Club, where they chop in a single frame of a penis or a sex scene. That's what that is. You are the wholesome fucking.
His name was
company
Robert
of the fucking world.
He was not Robert Bolson Wholesome.
Yeah, bitch. Dude.
That's what it is, dude.
That's. I never knew that, and in retrospect, I guess it's kind of cool that they're like giving a fuck you to Disney, but
I mean, he was
in retrospect. Doesn't that fucking mean that Disney's editors are just fucking dumbasses? Like,
yes,
you got some shitty editors if you let this shit fucking fly by.
Yes.
Like, I mean,
yes, yes, it does.
Can you say yes again?
Working for, yes.
One more time.
No.
He was so close.
I was almost there.
But yeah, you're right, John. They're.
Oh, you said yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And now, soothing sounds of the WOP on the clarinet.
Yep.
And now, soothing sounds of the WOP on the clarinet.
It's fucked up how many things.
Fuck you, Kenny G. Listen to this shit.
What the fuck?
Clarinet is very Italian.
Standing up like a fucking charm snake.
Yeah, it smells.
It's a very Italian.
It smells.
It like pumps out garlic.
I gotta learn how to.
And salami.
play some songs. Maybe I'm gonna play the intro of the next episode.
I don't think so.
Not spoiler alert.
Describes that smell.
Not a pot.
Have you guys seen Smile yet?
I have. Me and Georgia just recently watched it.
Have you seen Nope yet?
That shit was good.
No.
Nope.
Smile was
Just
Smile was,
I
all right, that
have.
was great. I
saw
enjoyed
Nope.
it.
Did it make you
So
smile?
how about Terrifier 2? Holy trauma movie.
I
have you seen
heard.
that?
I love
I
Art the Clown.
heard.
I didn't see that.
Not
Yo,
yet.
that's-
No.
That's what it
Um,
reminded me of, a trauma. This fucking this kill where he does this broad. It's one of the best kill scenes I've seen in a while. I should just share it. We should share it. Why don't you guys fill some time for me real quick while I load it up?
All right, let me go.
You guys are terrible.
What'd you
this is-
think of Nope?
Pickle.
What'd you think of Nope?
No.
Piccolo.
Nope.
Piccolo.
Think of what? What?
Piccolo. Oh, this
Head cheese.
Yes, what we thought about something.
Head cheese and
Movie
Piccolo.
Nope.
They're in their own world right now. Don't worry about it.
See,
the
this
Raiders
is what
are
happens
all
when
the
I ask him to
Fuck the
fucking
Bears.
to help me out a little bit. This is the help that I get.
You want to touch
See, this is what I have to fucking deal with.
Merry Christmas.
And I try to explain it to the listeners
Right,
and the
Nick.
lurkers. I try
Right,
and
Nick.
explain it to left Mick or right Mick, but
Left
I don't
Mick.
get no fucking help.
Well, just treat them like some testicles and slap them around.
Oh my bingo, bingo. Egg drop soup.
Smell it. Smell it.
Nah.
Slap your balls.
That seemed to work. It quieted him down a little bit. I just kind of love tapped him a little bit.
Wieners come out.
They got confused. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
The
Did
wieners
you
come
see? That was great. Oh, I appreciate you joining us.
Oh,
I
you guys should
appreciate.
check out the Manly
I
Banter, by the way.
appreciate
You saw
Ty. I
that.
appreciate you joining us, even though it's via chat. I know you got some stuff going on.
He's probably
We'll talk about
chopping
that
up bricks.
off
Oh, he's banging on some
off
chicks.
camera.
That's why
This
they-
video may be inappropriate for some viewers.
Is
It
Tyler
says
that
to
guitar
me.
guy?
Yeah, the guitar
Oh,
god.
yeah, man. Dude,
The
yeah.
guitar god. As a matter of fact, is you got anything going on with your YouTube? Is there anything you want to plug? We can plug through you via
Wait,
chat
is that
or
that Tyler?
yes, it's that Tyler. That Tyler.
You want to
Daywalker?
plug through him?
He said for sure.
That ginger
Just
ale?
say the words. We'll let it be heard and known. And
Plug
after
through him.
I'll clip just this, and we can share that for
Just
you.
don't
if
clip
you
my
want.
wings because I'm going to fly.
So you guys ready for this kill? Hold on.
Play it up.
All right. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh,
I mean,
God, man.
present.
Come on, man. Learn your software, man.
Come on, Boomer.
it's coming. Calm down.
Where's Gus really from?
Do you see?
Oh, yeah.
I can't see. Nothing's on my side.
You don't see anything?
Nope.
All
I
right.
just see you guys.
That's a hold
Yes,
on.
yes.
Hold on. We're coming. Hold on. Oh, all right. Hold on.
Oofed.
It says it says we're sharing.
Face.
So we're gonna stop this for a second. Oh,
Don't show us yet. Don't show us.
all right. We're gonna make sure you can see it before we started here.
I don't know if it's oh, there we go. There he's moving. There
Oh,
we
you see
go.
it?
Something's happening. Something's happening.
Something's happening.
Oh, you guys don't hear me. I'm going to think through it. This is right, Nick.
It's loading. Slowly, but it's loading.
Oh, jeez. Of course. Leave it to right. Make the fuck everything up. What are you leaving?
No, haven't said yet.
Just have one down
Why
here,
you
man.
said that?
Just have one. We're in a fucking see.
I'm missing a
Once
chance,
again,
Uncle.
this is what I have to deal with. This is what I have to. Oh, I gotta have a cigarette because I can't go without a cigarette, even though I said, I had one right here, and now left it's leaving me. This
It's
is what
loaded.
I fucking do it. All right, cool. All right, well, fuck them. I'm gonna show you guys this kill scene now.
That's
fun,
some
ain't it?
straight trauma shit.
Dude. That whole flick,
It's
man,
better than-
from front to back, man, was beautiful. We really enjoyed it.
I like the kills in the first one. Like, I just didn't like the acting. It was
You didn't enjoy him?
not in the first one. In there, I enjoyed him more. I'll say that much.
Dude, he's
Like
great.
how
in the
he,
second one. I enjoyed him in the first one because he wasn't really anything. You could tell he was kind of finding himself in the role. But the second
yeah,
one, they introduce like this creepy little girl that's like his uh it's something that he sees in his mind. Like I don't know, and like other people see it too. So I don't know. It's fuck here. I'm gonna pull up.
no, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Check it out.
It
She's
just
cool, man.
seems like with like a better budget and like a better staff behind him, he was able to play more, and I like
Oh,
that.
for sure,
And
dude.
you can also tell that shit will only happen in like Chicago or New York or LA because you do that shit in the Midwest, motherfucker gonna pull a shotgun on you and blow your fucking head off.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I do not like about the Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer franchises. Like, hello, Sydney. This is my favorite horror story. It's called Shoot the Creepy Motherfucker on the Phone. Like,
Ty's dipping out. It was nice to chat with you, and I'm gonna hit you up. Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow when you get some sleep. Thanks for chiming in and being with us, hanging with us.
He's 2 hours behind us.
did you see Nope? WOP?
Nope.
You need to see Nope.
I don't know what Nope is. NOPE.
It's
Yeah.
Jordan Peele's like latest horror.
I don't know who Jordan Peele is.
And like Key and Peele.
Keenan and Pal.
Keenan and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Keenan Peele. He took over. Keenan Peele took over for Dave Chappelle after he walked away, and then dude did Twilight Zone for like a season, and that bombed. And then he did pretty like his horror movies have been pretty decent. He did Get Out. I think the second one's called Us. And then Nope. I did not like the ending of Nope. Like I did not like the ending of Smile.
I don't remember the ending of Smile. I just remember we watched it. We were kind of like, Jordan was like, eh. And you know what's funny, dude? You know, I heard about Smile from my daughter. She went to see it with her friend and her friend's mom. And dude, she came home. It was hilarious.
Smiling.
Dude, tell me to say my daughter. She says, so we seen Smile. And I was like, yeah, how was it? She's like, it was all right. And I'm like, just all right. She's like, yeah. She's like, my friend and her mom, they were like scared. And I'm just kind of like the whole time, I'm like, yeah. I mean, she's like, there was some creepy scenes. And she's like, it was cool and all, but
yeah,
like it was all right.
Wait, is that the Slender
yeah,
Man?
like for us, it's
like,
not.
What's the story behind Smile?
It's
Like it's kind of like
it's hard
like,
to explain.
It's like The Ring.
Yeah.
Basically, a mystical entity is going around possessing people, and all you can see once it inhabits you is the smile.
And it
it's
could
kind of
be
like a ring type
anyone.
thing.
It
Yeah.
could be anyone. It could be anywhere. But it's when you see someone, you see it when somebody kills themselves or dies in front of you, and then all of a sudden the smile attaches itself to you. Like, yeah, it was a pretty cool kind. But it reminded me a lot of like The Ring and
it's a popcorn flick. It's not one of the kind of
pretty much.
Yeah, it had that vibe.
It is funny because that's how my daughter looked at it too. Like it was a popcorn flick. Like she's like, right. But she was geeking about Terrifier. I watched Terrifier with her. She really enjoyed it.
Have you guys watched Barbarian?
Mm-mm.
Dude, that movie brings back jump scares in a great way.
Barbarian.
Like it Barbarian. The name has nothing to do with the classical meaning. It's some straight barbaric shit what happens in that fucking movie. Like it is well worth the watch. I'm not I can't even talk about it more without spoiling it, but it is good. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask you two really quick. Have you guys heard of a movie called something along? I don't remember the name of it. It was like Lights, Camera, Kill, or something like that. It was like about this British or this German photographer that like fucking capture these women and like fucking torture them in the basement, and it was like real low film quality, almost looked like a snuff film. You ever seen or heard of that? Lights,
That
camera,
sounds
kill, or light,
familiar.
shoot, kill, or I don't know why that popped in my head, and I meant to ask the Mix about it. And I was glad that you were on because I asked you about it. But it was just there are some movies that like there's good movies, there's good B movies, there's good shot movies, and there are some movies that just make you feel uncomfortable. Now I'm not
Lights,
talking.
Camera, Kill, 2004.
That's it. Have you ever
Yep.
seen that?
I think I seen it once.
Man, that movie just gives me like an unsettling vibe, and I'm not even saying like in a good way. It's just like
Yeah.
made me feel
Some people,
uncomfortable. You know what
like
I mean?
in the most non-censoring way, some people should just not make some shit because it's like, bro, we do not need to see that deep into what your psyche is actually about. Like, they're with this new one that's going around, Skinematic or some shit. It's that same art house, black and white, shaky cam, grainy quality type film where it's like, are we watching a snuff film?
Yeah, and you know,
Type
like
of shit.
it took me a long time to even get into found footage film, and it's real.
15 minutes.
Yep, it's real hit or miss for me, and even like when Blair Witch came out, everybody went crazy about that movie, and I fucking couldn't stand it, dude. I hated it. I was like, man, give me a camcorder, I'll kick it around pets and make a better movie than this. Like, I hated it. I hated everything about it. But like Dash Cam, I really enjoyed. And there's some other found footage stuff that I enjoyed. Don't hate on Annie. She was our guest.
That I know, I saw that, and no disrespect to her, but man, that was a hard movie to watch. Just because, like, I mean, she could be a great, sweet person, but personal preference, I would cast her in a sign language role. Oh my god. Like, it's love. It's all lighthearted ribbing. I'm not sitting here taking real digs at her.
No, for sure.
She knows where. Look at the fucking show. I mean, for fucking Christ's sake, like,
right.
We got Wags over there talking about fucking butter and shit up, and like,
right.
Yeah.
I you know, and it's funny because like, man, like I went. Her show, Band Car, that's on YouTube. That shit's fucking hilarious, man. I like where she drives around and freestyles and shit. Like, but she doesn't do that anymore. And like, I enjoyed, like, because before leading up to the show, I researched her and like I watched her videos and her music, and we were all gearing up to ask her all these questions. Well, because of that movie and her political stances and what she did in the movie, she obviously naturally got a bunch of fucking backlash. And in the episode, she was saying that that's regardless of her views or vaccine, no vaccine, mask, no mask. She's like, that shit was all Rob in the movie, like making me do all that shit. But you're playing, you like, and this is I don't want to jeopardize my relationship with her, but this is the one thing that was like, you're casted as you, man. You're your name doing your show, and at that point, you should at least have some ground where, like, you know what, I don't want to do anything that I wouldn't do because this is my name, my show, talking about my band, my this, my that. You know what I mean? And that's why I think a lot of the people like came at me, because I did try to, because dude, you could tell, I don't know if you watched any of that, but she was broken, and it was kind of a like, we were defeated, or at least me and Right Mick for sure were, because we had a bunch of questions and things that we wanted to do. I had some beats lined up. We were going to freestyle all sorts of shit, but she was like, dude, she got broke by the industry from putting out that movie. And there's got to be a level of, you got to know that you're going to get some flack doing something so polarizing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
like, that's the
I
problem
think she
when it
went
comes
in
to the
thinking
woke
that she,
shit.
well, but this is the thing too that I can understand, and this is why I have her back, because she said she was with that Rob Savage. She was living with him and dating him at the time, right? Whatever the situation is, she went in, that was his movie, right? Now, regardless if she should have known this or shouldn't have known that or whatever, blah, 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 blah. She probably went in that movie knowing that, well, this is Rob's movie. Rob's going to have my back, especially considering the fact that they were an item or had whatever relationship they had. She's like, well, whatever flack I get, Rob's a famous director that did a smash movie just a year before or whatever, which I never even heard of or seen, but apparently was huge. And
they're always huge.
Was probably thinking, well, this dude's got my back. Even if I get flack, he's going to be like, no, Annie's cool. We're just trying to do something, blah, 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 blah. But I seen his interviews about it, and he's like, no, that's just Annie, which basically destroys all cred. You know what I mean? So regardless if that's the case or if that's not the case, like, she's kind of fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking horrible. And I'm sorry. I don't know, dude. I don't know the situation like that, but just hearing that, you don't do that, regardless.
Right. And that's kind of why
I'm gonna put you like this.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put you like this. If I'm even doing a documentary on you, I am the director. You are now technically my employee, regardless of whether or not this is real life or not. I don't care really what you want to shoot or what you want to do. You're going to be doing what I want you to do because I'm your boss.
Right.
You're here acting out this character that we are portraying of the WOP in this situation, and he should be a fucking professional and have her fucking back and be like, look, I may disagree personally with everything that she stands for and has to say, but be you. And this is the character of how we want her to be portrayed in this piece. What the fuck?
Yep. And that's
I guarantee he lives in LA.
I said, yeah, I'm sure, or the UK. I know he's from the UK, and I know they go back.
Oh god, that's even worse.
LA. Right? But
fuck London.
I was just shocked when I seen that interview because I looked up shit and like I was on Reddit and fucking looking up different shit and reviews and whatnot, and I was watching what he said about it. And like I said in his interview, all he said was, "Oh yeah, that's just Annie." Because they're like, "Well,
No.
you know, this is pretty polarizing." Da 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 da. He's like, "Oh yeah, well that's just Annie." And I see this is how my take on it. I'm like, you cheap fuck. You took somebody who was trying to come up in the industry, whether it's music or movies or YouTube or whatever. You saw that she was a bit polarizing. You know that 1 million people are going to watch your shit, so you display her shit, and no matter if it's universally fucking hated, you blame it on her. If it's universally loved, you take all the credit. Like it's grimy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're
gonna say something as blanket as, oh well, that's just Annie, one, that reporter better fucking follow up with well, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about the character or are you talking about the actress?
Right.
And he better fucking add some motherfucking flavor to that, because that right there is where I have issues with people using their position of power to get booty from motherfucking people or exploit them in any way. And that's one of them situations right there, especially, you know, her thinking he's actually going to have my back because, you know, that's my man. That's my dude, you know.
See, and that's why, dude, on our shit, I clipped just the parts where she was talking about like the movie and doing it and like what he said and them being together, and just I put like the real story of Dash Cam, because isn't this what fucking all these liberals always cry about? Fucking like the Epstein types and the fucking power types. But what? Because you're left, you can do it and get away with it? That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, This is America. I don't fall on either side. But if you're going to make some big fucking stance and cancel people and go on this canceled fucking train tour around fucking the entertainment industry, you better make the stops with the fucking liberals that do it too. Because there's just as shitty people on the left as the people that are on the right. That's all I'm saying.
That's the problem with virtue signaling. Is if you are virtue signaling, you have to pull a Disney, like Disney's doing with Blood and Honey, the Winnie the Pooh movie. They have to ignore it and pretend it doesn't happen. Like what happened in Kenosha. Those weren't riots. Those were protests. Those were peaceful protests.
Yeah. Peaceful protests from a whole bunch of out-of-towners. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
All right.
There's a Killer Bambi coming out now.
Yeah, I saw that, and that actually has made me rethink some things that I was talking to you about, WOP. Fucking, like, because that I don't want to copy nobody.
This, Sean, left Nick off air.
Yeah,
real
but
quick.
Like,
I know. We're on a time limit here. I was about to wrap this up, but
Oh shit.
yeah. What the fuck was I?
It's camera time, man. It's battery on the camera.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, even though I think the broadcast limit is 2 hours, it stops at 2 hours. I just had a complete brain fart. I completely don't even remember what we were just talking about. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
But no, when it comes to people like working and doing like their woke beliefs and shit like that, and trying to put more politics into art, do it fucking right. Like, tell a story.
All that shit is what killed comedy, man. Like we grew up as a nation that used to be able to make fun of each other, and that's what toughed us around the edges. We made a little rough around the edges. Gen X was our generation was the end of that. Like people used to make fun of themselves in high school. Now that's bullies, and it's not allowed to happen, and everybody's so soft and can't handle anything. Like and that's part of the reason that comedy is so hard to do, because so many people want to offend. You'll be offended and canceled, and that's why people rail against even the name of our show and just dumb stuff, you know what I mean? But no matter what, we're still gonna make what we make. I mean, it's funny because hopefully we'll be the Bill Burrs, because Bill Burr never changed what he did, and honestly it's a surprise that nobody's came after him, because he comes after everybody, and that's and that's the thing, is that we're gonna do what's funny, and it's not deliberately to hurt anybody or any
I
of that
have a
shit,
theory.
you know?
I have a theory about Bill Burr, and the reason why no one will come after him is because of his famous Philadelphia rant when he snapped on the crowd.
That is one of the best
and
things.
he went like, dude, that was George Carlin. Like
they tried to say that his wife was token, that he just married a black chick so he could
yeah, and then he went out and got paid like $3.5 million from Netflix to do a fucking special about it. Okay, what else do you want me to talk about? Like,
he's the best, dude. Him and Dave Chappelle, as far as stand up goes, is they're the upper echelon, man. There's nobody better than those two right now.
Yeah.
But
there really isn't. I mean, well, Andrew Schultz. I mean, see, now you're opening up a comedy window, dude, and that's usually what I listen to when I'm writing and stuff. Is comedy podcasts, and like Two Bears in a Cave, Tom Segura and Brett Chrysler, fucking Andrew Schultz, Theo Vaughn, even some Bobby Lee here and there a little bit, but like.
Bobby's all right. Theo's all right.
Have you seen the?
Here's another. I love Chris D'Elia, regardless. All the shit that happened with him, I think that dude's fucking hilarious.
I don't even know who that is.
You would know. Look him up when we're done. You'll fall down a window of him. His stand-up's pretty good.
I mean, like Louis C.K.
Love him.
Like,
and honestly, I fucking
he was the weakest cancel.
It's not like he wasn't doing anything to anybody. As a matter of fact, he was asking permission. Now, regardless if he's got his weird thing,
I guarantee Sarah Silverman fucking did the same thing, and nobody fucking sweated that shit.
Oh, dude, she's man. Go ask.
We hate her around here,
dude. She's
a broad.
She is the comedy. She is the comedy what MGK is to music.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't even put her that high.
Man,
she is to comedy what Kids Bop is to music.
She is a sexual transmitted infection.
But as far as Louis C.K. goes, I honestly don't see anything wrong with what he did. Now, give it. It's not something that I would do or that a normal person does, but he asked permission from everybody he did it. It's not like
especially a room full of people. He's like, hey, I'm gonna pull my dick out and jerk off right quick.
Right. And regardless if you thought it was a joke or not, you gave fucking verbal permission. And because if you had a problem with it, walk the fuck out. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like regardless, obviously it's fucking weird, but yes, it was his room. It was his green room. He did ask permission. He let people know. You know what I mean? And I'm sure they were like, yeah, go ahead, thinking he was joking. And that's probably where it comes in. He's asked permission. They thought he was fucking the ones that were offended thought he was joking.
The rest of them were just like, oh, he's jerking.
Oh, yeah, that's
best,
Louis.
There you go.
You know what I
the
mean?
best part is those are also people that hung around with Joey Diaz for a number of years too, and the shit that man used to fucking do.
That man, dude.
If there's anybody out there that quote unquote deserves to be canceled, it is Joey fucking Diaz. Like,
yeah, dude.
That man,
See, now with that being said,
can of corn. I need a can of corn and a Diet Coke.
We're gonna wrap this up before it cuts out on us. Well, when I'm done with this, I'm actually gonna have a conversation with Levmick about this because I really don't know what he's done. I don't know his background or any of that shit. Diaz.
Yeah,
dude. Joey Diaz.
Motherfucker, call me on Facebook. I'll tell you about fucking Uncle Joey looking ass, dude. Fucking man, you gotta modern comics, bro. You gotta educate yourself, dude. There's some fucking winners out there.
Have you seen The Cabin? Have you seen The Cabin? It's Segura and fucking Kreischer's little thing where they go off into a cabin in the middle of the woods and have crazy.
Yeah.
It's a great series.
Now,
I feel so bad for Segura. Like he is not ready. It's like how I kind of feel bad for John when I'm going to bring him on set and be like, "Yeah, welcome to my world. We're gonna play."
I give most of these newer comics a shot, but they just don't grab me. Now maybe it's because I am rough around the edges and maybe it's because I've done a lot of
Tom Segura
when I was little, but I mean, like
let me put
when
it
I
like
watch
this.
these guys stand up.
All right, bro.
They don't make me laugh.
Let me sum up Tom Segura for you. Tom Segura for me is if Super Dave was a stand-up comic. Like, remember how how he always used to be like the one like normal friend for all us weird ass fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tom Segura hanging out with Joey Diaz, fucking Bert Kreischer, fucking Andrew Schultz, Joe Rogan. Like, yeah, he's their Super Dave.
All right.
Yeah.
But I mean, that doesn't mean that I'm going to watch the guy stand up and think it's funny. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
no,
I can
I'm
understand his position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying.
I think you dig his podcast more when he goes on a rant because we all have to admit when Super Dave went on a rant.
I have seen that's where I see most of these guys as clips on YouTube. And I think I have seen his rants about he's the one who rants about Steven Seagal, right?
Yes.
He's the
everybody.
One who on Seagal.
Oh god, yeah, he's one of them. Fucking who did another I forgot who it was where I think I think it was a Joe Rogan one where they're talking about Steven Seagal and how he turned down shit.
Yeah. We're going to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. It's been fun. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being a part of the podcast. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, everybody. That's it for 2 Micks and a WOP. See you in 2 weeks.